The 4 phrases of Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. It's a very powerful kind of meditation. By repeating these words, you will experience deep and great spiritual healing. It's a mantra, something what delivers the mind, what will help you to purify, to cleanse the heart, transform your whole energy system, your whole being, body, mind, and soul. It's an Hawaiian practice for reconciliation and for forgiveness, and they carry a very deep spiritual significance. I heard about Ho'oponopono since many years, but it was always kind of abstract, so too far away, and repeating these 4 words and what can it do in my life. I already have a spiritual program and so many things I'm working on, so why should I start something new? But again, Dr. Joe Vitale and Dr. Hugh Len, the founder or the reinventor of the Ho'oponopono, they always appeared on YouTube. So I thought, why not giving it a try? So I practice now this Ho'oponopono for a couple of weeks, and I can really see big changes in my life on so many levels. It's a very powerful and simple, effective tool. And the best is, it works for everyone. No prior knowledge needed. You could stop the video now, you just take these 4 words and you just repeat it and you will get the benefits from it. But please, hold on, listen to the end of the video, because these words have a very deep spiritual meaning. They can really help us to open our heart, to experience more joy, more love, more abundance, to attract in life what is important to us, and to get free from all these boundaries, all these desires and habits and misconceptions. What is the meaning of Ho'oponopono? To remove what doesn't belong here, to take out the trash, like Dr. Hugh Len, may he rest in peace. He always says, just take the trash out. Our mind is so strong, always talking. Like you take your mind out, put it in a corner, it's your best friend. And imagine your best friend is talking to you the whole day, telling you what to do, what to eat, how to sleep, how to talk, how to walk. Everything from morning till evening, telling you what to do in life. And you can't turn it off, you just have to listen. So that's why it's so important that we practice certain practices to turn off the monkey mind. And this really will help us to get all the garbage out of our system, not just of the mind. Emotional blockages, beliefs, habits, misconceptions, everything so deeply rooted in us, just by repeating these words. One more important thing I would like to mention is Dr. Hugh Len. He used this technique with prisoners. For 2 years, he was in a prison with mentally ill people, and he wanted to heal them, but he never met them personally. He just read the files, meditated about what they did, so he had a kind of conception about them: murderer, rapist, thief, whatsoever. Then you create a conception and then it just repeats the words. And what Ho'oponopono is doing, it purifies your conception of them, because everything you experience is just a reflection of your inner state. So whatever you see in the outside is a projection. So when I read the file about the murderer, I will have a certain opinion and concept of these men. But most of the things I don't know. Inside, the soul is always pure. In this life you did something wrong. So we have to purify our conception first in order to help them to heal. Yeah? So we have to take our own garbage out. Because when there's a problem in life, then it means you are involved. You have to know about the problem. So it's not the problem in the outside, it's more the conception, the idea what we think a problem really is. And Ho'oponopono really helps us to get the garbage out, to press the reset button. I had so many occasions now in my life, in the last couple of weeks, where I used this technique, and it miraculously always worked. So Dr. Hugh Len, he practiced it for 2 years, and he healed most of the prisoners. Some of them, they got less sentence, they got off the medication, they got tremendous change in their life. So Dr. Joe Vitale, he got like curious. Okay, maybe there's something going on I don't understand. So they both researched and they gave these techniques in certain books and seminars and videos. There's tons of information out there already, but I'm very passionate to talk about it because I can really see the change in my own life. So let's talk about the 4 words. I'm sorry. This phrase really signifies acceptance and to commit my own mistakes, that I did something wrong. It also helps me to come out of my ego defenses mechanisms and to really accept my position, to be humble, to be tolerant. In Bengali we say Trinat api suni chena taro api sahishnuna, means you're more humble than a blade of grass. When you step on a blade of grass, the grass wants to come up again. But you're more humble than the grass, more tolerant than a tree. Storm, rain, thunder, people peeing on a tree. The tree gives us shade, gives us fruits. So many give shelter for the animals. So tolerant. So we have to come to this state. And everything starts with saying, I'm sorry. It embodies the willingness to admit our own faults and to change, to be ready to go into a new direction and to change our wrong mentality. Spiritually saying I'm sorry opens the doorway for forgiveness, opens the doors to really heal yourself from within. And it shows the readiness to change our own negative patterns in life. Then it leads to, please forgive me. This is a request for reconciliation and for forgiveness. Not just to oneself, not just to others, also to the universe, to God, to really commit you did something wrong and you ask to get purified, for forgiveness, not just think everything is fine, I can do what I want, there's other people who will take care of me, they died for me, I'm anyways fallen, there's so many sins in me, I can do what I want. No, ask for forgiveness, work on yourself, and the first thing is I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Acknowledge your own fault, that you caused distress and imbalance, and that you seek again to find peace and harmony. Spiritually speaking, it reflects deep responsibility for one's own actions. And it shows the universe that we want to make and willing to make amends. And then it will help us to promote the positive flow of energy in the body, in the mind, all around us. And it will help us to clear some of our negative karma, just by learning to forgive and by asking forgiveness. Thank you. The deepest meaning of gratitude, even in difficult situations, when the whole world is upside down. Just for a moment, count your blessings. Think about 5 things right now you're fully grateful for. Your house, your family, your job, your spiritual awakening, your favorite television show, whatever it is, just feel gratitude. Even in midst of a burning, blazing fire. And let's be honest, in this world, there's always a blazing fire around us. It's always some danger. There's always things we don't like, always distress and suffering. But there's these glimpses of happiness. There's these moments where we can really truly see everything we have, everything we got, and everything what the universe provides. So express your gratitude. It's such a powerful vibration. In almost all my pranayama teaching sessions, in the end, I help people to feel the gratitude. Because this is really nourishing, because you will attract more things you're grateful for. In a spiritual meaning, gratitude, you express thank you to God, to the universe. You already know whatever you need is provided. And you have this firm faith and be completely positive. Thank you. Thank you. People speak about the law of attraction, manifestation. It all doesn't work if you can't be grateful right now. You want a new car? Go for it. But feel the gratitude already now. If you feel the lack, the negativity, it will be very difficult for you to get the new car. Only if you have enough money. Okay, no problem. But if you want to use the laws of nature, If you're grateful, you will attract more things you're grateful for. If you're grateful for your family, for your relationship with God, you will attract a deeper relationship. More qualities and more things and circumstances will happen in your life where you can be grateful for. I love you. This is the most powerful energy. Love. I'm not speaking about mundane love. Like man and woman come together, making a little bit love, then we have children. No, I mean a deeper meaning of love. Like the love a mother experiences for your children. A love where you want to serve, where you can't think of anything else. You only want to be with this person. You only want to please this person. It's not about taking from them. And if you don't fit my vision, I don't love you anymore. No, you love them unconditionally. Whatever they do, you completely surrender to them. This is the meaning of love, which is the highest form of energy and the essence of all true healing. Love signifies not just the love to others, but foremost the love to yourself. How many of us really truly love ourselves? I'm not speaking about the body. I'm speaking also the body, okay? But I'm speaking about self-acceptance as a spiritual being. Everything on us should be beautiful. We are unique, parts and parcel of the divine, created perfectly right, according to our karma. We should learn to love ourselves. How do you want to love your neighbor? How do you want to love someone else, your friends and your family and your wife, your husband? How do you want to love God if we can't love ourselves? So when we say I love you, also project it on yourself. Of course, the highest form of love is the love to God. But sometimes this can be very abstract and far away, and we think, oh my God, how can I love God? But we should know God loves you in any given moment, in any circumstance. He's always there in past, present, future. And He shows us this love in so many ways. So when you say, I love you, you reciprocate with the divinity of love. You reciprocate with God's love. And when you understand you're part of the divine creation, and all of a sudden you see yourself, oh my God, actually, it's amazing. The way our body works, our mind works, our psyche, our intelligence, our senses, the DNA, our organs, the muscles, everything is so perfectly arranged. But then also you go on a deeper level, you meditate and you realize, I'm not this body, I'm the spiritual soul within, the consciousness within. And then you learn to appreciate and to love yourself. And in a spiritual sense, the meaning of love means that you love everyone. Not just about I only love God. But if you love God truly, you love His whole creation. If you love another person truly, then it means you should love everyone else. Because this person is now in this life, like on a river, two pieces of a tree floating together, they crashing into each other, floating for some while, and then they separate again. In this life, we meet so many people, family, we call them friends. We meet them in this life, and in the next life, the constellation is completely different. As long as we judge, I love him, I love my daughter more, I love my wife more. No, we need to come to a point where we equally love every living being. May it be human, may it be animal, may it be a plant, a stone. We learn to love God's creation, His energy. This is true love. So we should a little bit meditate about these 4 phrases. I also call them mantras, because mantra means something what delivers the mind. You could just sit, I love you, I love you, I love you, and you will feel immediately better. But try to connect these 4 phrases. You can start with, please forgive me, I'm sorry, I love you, thank you. Or you start with, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. It doesn't matter, the words can be changed. Your mood is important. So see whatever works for you. I like to start with, I'm sorry, because it opens for me the doorway to forgiveness. Please forgive me. And then, thank you. Gratitude. You open the heart. And then you can spell the last meaning. I love you. So try this exercise. Now we're going to do just a few repetitions. Picture yourself Yeah. You could also picture someone else, but from my experience, it's the easiest and the most powerful if I picture myself, my younger version of me, the inner child. When did you get hurt so much that your whole life changed? Maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but connect with your inner version, yeah, with your smaller version of yourself. When you were frustrated, not understood, not heard, when you had problems with friends and school and work, and so much burden, and then all of a sudden you changed from childhood to adulthood. Bam, big gap. So connect with yourself, and you feel, hey, I felt the same. I was there, but now I'm in a different level. And then, but you talk to yourself, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Say it after me. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. One more time with all your heart. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Practice it 5 minutes a day. You can do it when you drive a car, when somebody shouts at you, when you injure yourself, when you get sick. Actually, I was just sick. I'm still a little bit sick. And it was very difficult. Every time I tried to meditate, I was falling asleep. So now I try to change. Forgive myself that I'm sick. Clear the garbage out, my conception of being sick. Because my body still feels sick, right? But the mind also is so mental. Oh God, everything is so annoying, everything is loud, and I want to sleep, I have no rest. All this mental constipation. So we can clear at least the mental constipation with the Ho'oponopono technique. And then the healing can take place. Have the eyes open. Just again go there again and again. Clear, clear, and clear. So I release now a few videos, 50 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, and whole night, where you can listen to the Ho'oponopono and you repeat it, and you will see a big transformation in your life. Every time you practice. If you practice this 15 minutes, it's really, really powerful. If you do it for 1 hour, it is such a big change. Please just try it out a few times. You can't lose anything. You only win. You are the winner. But you have to do some work. I know it sounds silly and maybe you can't connect with it, but please, I beg you from the depth of my heart, try it out for a couple of days and see the amazing results and benefits in your life. Lie down in bed, play the recording and just listen to it the whole night. And you will see you wake up completely different. My friends, thank you so much for tuning in. I really wish that you practice, learn these 4 words, embody it, live it, and share it with others. Please let me know your experience with the Ho'oponopono technique, would be much appreciated. Thank you for watching. Namaste.